So we got Douglas when he was 10 years old. It was the summer of 2017, July, I believe. He had so much energy. He was so hyper, and we couldn't believe he was 10 years old. He acted like he was like a little puppy. But one thing that bothered us was like he didn't know. It was either he didn't know how to bark or he just couldn't bark. Right? He would look at some cars, he look at people, he look at other dogs. It like looked like he's about to bark, but then he would just substitute it with like this little sound. He's just like meeping.
Get down.
And we were kind of concerned about that, but after like a week of taking care of Douglas, he had some good food, good water, good environment, good home. He got his voice back, and once he got his voice back, man, he did not stop barking. Like, if he sees anything moving in the distance, he would bark at it for like a good 10-20 seconds. He runs around. He used to run around a lot too. Whenever he gets excited, he would just run around under tables, under chairs, and all around the floor. Like he would zoom around. My mom would call it the zoomies, because he just zooms around, right? And he really loved people. Whenever like a new person would come over to the house, he would always run to them, start barking at them. He would greet them with a little high five. He would jump up to them, and he just loves licking people. It is so strange. It's not just people. It's specifically their heads, like their hair. He would just like won't stop licking people's heads, and he would victimize a lot of people. Yeah.
Oh.
My name is Feihong Wong. I'm Kizo's classmate and Kizo's friend, and I'm one of Douglas's victims. So I remember when I first came here in freshman year, we were doing a project for Mr. Schrager, and I came up to his room. We were like typing stuff up. We are gonna record. I sit down on beanbag, and he just wouldn't stop licking my head.
What's your dog? Bye time.
The dog, I don't know. And then I remember I got to his bathroom. I came out. I think that was the only time I got him to control himself. I pointed at him. I said, sit. It took him a few seconds, but he actually sat. Then other than that, the dog was like, it was full of energy. And I'm here at Kiz's house again, same place, same room, working on a project. And when I first came here, Douglas came to greet me too, but it was kind of just wallowed over. He was a little slow, and he licked my hand a few times. He kind of looked up at me, but honestly, not the same energy that I saw in freshman year.
He's lost he's lost most of his vision, his hearing. He's really slow when he walks. And yeah, he wakes up at weird times. He has like this weird cough. It's a pain to take care of him. But yeah, we love him. He's a very nice dog. Douglas, someone needs you to go to sleep, bro. It's currently 2:11 a.m. Douglas isn't going to sleep. I'm gonna need you to go to sleep, Douglas. He just had a second dinner because he was barking a lot. And yeah, he's just wide awake now. I tried to get him to go to sleep, but he just kept on coming out. Let's go to sleep, bro. Come on. So we probably noticed some changes in Douglas probably like a year ago. There's this one incident out of nowhere. I forgot if it was during a walk or just in our house. He just straight up collapsed, and he just didn't move, and we just thought he died on the spot right there. But then when we looked closely, we saw that he was breathing. So that was like a relief. We didn't know what to do. Like we just like started shaking him to see if he'll wake up or not. He just didn't. And then we got him a treat. Actually, we just got a treat. Like put it next to his nose so he could smell it. And then he smelled it. And he just got up from that. So that was the first time when we noticed something. He's like, dang, this dog is getting old. It's starting to die. And that happened a lot more times after that, frequently during walks, frequently when he got excited or when he got scared, he would just collapse. But so then we took him to the vet. The first vet didn't tell us much. They didn't really tell us much. The second vet, they did a better job. They told us that he has an enlarged heart, and then there's like water stuck in his lungs, so that's why he has like this weird cough. So they gave us a lot of medicine to give him every day, twice a day whenever we feed him. So since we got him when he was 10, we really weren't expecting much. We weren't expecting him to live that long, because 10 is like very old for a dog already. Like you usually adopt a dog when they're like 3 or 4 like months, maybe years, So yeah, we weren't expecting much. We weren't expecting to live that long. But then we felt bad because he was 10 years old in a shelter. So we wanted him to like to live in a house, like a nice comforting house to end his life, not in like a shelter where there's like a bunch of other dogs, like a disgusting place. So yeah, but now that the time's almost coming, it's kind of surreal. It's getting kind of sad, Looking back, I really wish we adopted him sooner. But yeah, this 5 years that I did spend with him were like very precious moments, and I haven't regretted anything that I've done with him so far. So throughout the years, 5 years now, spending time with Douglas, I learned to appreciate and love things even though they don't last forever. And when I first got him, when he was 10 years old at the shelter, I didn't really think about like the fact that he will age eventually. But now that it's becoming evident that he is turning old, he's becoming slower, he's not as healthy anymore, it's hard to admit the fact that he is nearing the end of his life. But I've learned to accept the fact that he won't be living with us much longer, and I've come to appreciate every moment that I spent with him.